Hey guys, Curdhos here from Hostyle Conditioning. Just finished a really cool workout. It's along the lines of that hybrid training that I've been doing with kettlebells and barbells. Today's workout, I've thrown it where it's more some body weight with some barbell activity and stuff. So I did this with the class, our group, on Wednesday at 6 a.m. And I did a version of this last week on my holidays where I went and did a workout at the gym out in Collingwood. I Facebooked, it's a pretty cool place, you gotta check it out if you're up that area, really nice gym, cool facility. Where I did my hybrid bench snatch training where I do 8 rounds of 6 reps bench and then 5 left, 5 right snatch for the 24 kilo. And at the end of it, I wanted to work a little posterior chain, a little glute ham and stuff, so I set up a barbell at 135 pounds, so for deadlifts, not a ton of weight for me for sure. But what I did is I put three exercises in a row, so I went from deadlift into bent over row, right into shrug. And the way I did it is I did 5 reps of each, put it down for 10-20 seconds, 6 reps of each supersetted, rest for 10-15 seconds, and so on until I got to 10-10-10, 30 reps total. So it was a great way to gas it out a little bit at the end. Like I said, it wasn't crazy heavy, but I got a cool conditioning effect, and it allowed me to sort of finish off the workout from the kettlebell bench hybrid workout that I did in the first part. Plus I was on vacation, so I really didn't want to destroy myself too much. I just wanted to keep a good workout in for deload. So what I did with the group is I set it up again, deadlift, bent over row shrugs at 5 reps, but then immediately they had to go and work out 50 push-ups. As soon as we were done the 50 push-ups, they went and did 6 reps of deadlift, bent over row shrugs, and went to 40 push-ups. So laddered up on the reps on the barbell complex, and then laddered down on the body weight on the push-ups. Really cool workout. Again, working conditioning, strength, and core and cardio all at the same time. So a lot of people liked it. They found it pretty tough, but afterwards they definitely felt some areas of the body that hadn't been felt in a long while, so it was really sharp. And again, 2 different formats of training strung together, so mentally very challenging as well too. So seeing what I saw there on Wednesday morning, and I did a little bit of that with Thursday on the conditioning at 6 p.m., I decided I'd definitely do it myself because I liked what I saw and I wanted it to happen to myself as well because I'm weird that way. So I used 175 pounds for my barbell weight, and I tell people when you're going to do this deadlift, bent over row shrug complex, the weight you should be focusing on to select is the bent over row weight. So at 175 pounds, I can definitely deadlift that no problem, and I can definitely shrug that no problem, but it's the weight that I picked that would be a nice challenge for a good bent over row, maintaining good neutral spine and stuff, but bent over enough to get that isolation that I want without overtaxing the lower back and compromising on form. So I settled on 175 pounds. Now the thing to remember, as you get gassed on the overall conditioning of the push-ups, and that's chest to the floor, guys, okay, none of this half push-up crap. As the conditioning started taking in, I started getting broken down. Definitely the barbell complex has become more and more challenging. I'm still breathing hard from the push-ups, getting over to the barbell, then breathing hard from that, and then getting back to the push-ups. And again, trying to do it in the quickest amount of time as possible with no official rest. So at 175 pounds, especially when I got into 8, 9, and 10 rep area, I was feeling it. There was a lot of focus I had to do, and in fact on the set of 10, I had to put it down for about 10 seconds after deadlifts and then bent back over, did my bent over rows, and finished with my shrugs. And then, believe it or not, that last set of 5 push-ups took a lot out of me just to finish it because I just wanted to get it done at that point, which was, again, a nice challenge and a good mental attack at the same time. So that being said, all in all, it took me 23 minutes and 54 seconds. Again, conditioning becomes a factor, so as my cardio improves, I'm sure I can break 20 minutes on that, and that's something I can test again down every 4 to 6 weeks. So if you do this workout, track what kind of weight you used, and if you find you're able to get it done under 20 minutes, increase the weight on your barbell, okay? Maintain good form, make sure your deadlift is nice and tight and correct, make sure your bent over row is good and secure, and then while shrug straight up and down, pretty simple. No, don't do the big roll thing straight up and down, and then go right into your push-ups. And again, don't cheat yourself on those push-ups. Do good quality push-ups. First set of 50, I nailed 25, 30 the first time. I got 10 or 15 the second part, and then I had to go down to 5s. And then all I tried to do on a lot of my sets is get 10 to 20 in the first stab, and then do them in 5 with a 5-10 second break, get back in there. So not to recover too much, but to get a chance for the muscle, the ATP, to regenerate so I could get some more reps out and stuff. So really good workout. I finished it probably about 40 minutes ago. I was answering some phone calls and talking to some people. Definitely got a good sweat going, good metabolic response on it. So great workout, and if you guys want to try it at home, go ahead and do it. Post me some feedback if you have any questions. Again, get a hold of me through Facebook/Hostyle Conditioning or curdhos@gmail.com. Take it easy, guys. Hit it up and let me know. Crush it.